Hello everyone, my name is Ana Rodas. I'm a biomedical engineering student, and for today, as my final project, I have decided to read the book Dune. In this presentation, I will talk about the book itself, why I want to read it, a little bit of the plot, and why I think you should read it. I hope you enjoy my presentation, and I'm looking forward to listening to your book recommendations. Dune is a really popular book. It was written in the 1960s by Herbert. It's a science fiction book, and it has won the most prestigious award for science fiction category, which is the Nebula Award. Dune has been so popular and so well liked that it has inspired many other films like Star Wars. It has many movie adaptations and many video games adaptations as well. It deals with delicate topics such as war and politics, religion, and it's a really big story that the whole series takes place in hundreds of years. So I really want to read this book because, number one, I love the movies. In the last couple of years, two new movie iterations came out, and I personally liked it a lot. I watched each of them like 3 times, and I'm hoping that by reading the novel, I could understand the story better because I think it's a little complicated. It's a very big story with lots of characters and a plot that takes like lots of years into making. So I want to grasp this better. And also, I'm hoping that by reading the novel, more importantly, I can get to know the characters better. In the movies, we don't get an inner dialogue. So I'm hoping that in the book, we can actually know what the characters are thinking when a difficult situation is put upon them. Because in the movie, you can see that the character, it's really strong and cool. But I'm thinking, what must be in their mind? I think they must be really nervous. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to figure that out. And what also motivates me to read the book and what I like most about the movie is that the religious aspect of it. I think it's really interesting how we can see through this book or through this movie how religion is used to mold societies. And I guess the author was inspired in our human history, how governments and religions go hand by hand, and sometimes it can be used for a means. And I guess I'm really looking forward to be able to understand this concept about how I guess society is made and kept together by reading this book. A little bit about the plot. Dune is set in the future. Space traveling is possible, and we're gonna focus on this character named Paul Atreides. In this book, Paul Atreides is sent to a planet called Arrakis. Here, in this period of time, there's lots of planets, and each planet is controlled by a really rich house or by a really rich family or house, and there's like an intergalactic government. But there is something really important to the plot, which is spice. And spice is required for humans to live and to be healthy and to space travel. So it's really important for the economy. Economy is also like a really important topic in the book. Paul ends up in this really hostile and dangerous planet in Arrakis because he's related to something with the spice. And we're gonna see that through an unfortunate series of events, a really big task is gonna be laid up on Paul. And for me, it's really curious like how Paul feels about this task, because lots of people have high expectations of him. But he's just a teenage boy. He's just 15, but he has such a big responsibility. I think it's really interesting stories about deciding to do what's right. And fighting against your own wishes. That's Dune. I think you would like it because I like to see like the similarities to our own human history. And I think through it, I'm able to understand more why things has happened in the past. So I'm hoping like you would read the book or maybe see the movie. I really enjoyed it and it's a really cool movie. That is all for my presentation. Here's my information. Thank you. Bye.